Yo, what's up guys? Fierce Spock here today, and before I get into the video, I just want to say this is my first time ever not editing on my phone. Usually I edit on my phone and I use InShot, but today for the first time I'm going to try to be editing on my MacBook using iMovie, which hopefully turns out good. So yeah, let's get into it. So I was looking it up and I heard that Apex, why did my light just go out? But yeah, Apex is releasing their new season in a very short time. Maybe I think only a few days, less than a week I saw. Anyways, so and this cannot just well, this is mainly for Apex, but I guess some of these could apply for other games. But yeah, so my first tip on how to be more successful on the first day of the new season, just remember that basically all Apex gamers, or for any other game you're playing, just pretty much every person that has ever played or wants to play is going to be playing. But anyways, we'll be playing in all the pros, you already know that all the pros are going to be starting early, as soon as they get the update possible, they're going to start updating and they're going to play as soon as it's done. But all the pros and all the tryhards will be playing. And you just got to remember, sometimes you can get away with full 1v3ing a team in pubs, because, I mean, some people aren't as good as others. But new update days, you do not want to be 1v3ing at all, because most people are going to be tryhards, they're going to be pros, and it's odd because you think, well, there's probably going to be a lot of bad people playing since everybody plays that place is going to be playing. But no, it's only good people, or at least only I've found good people. So you're not going to find many of those level 75 people that have 200 lifetime kills and no 2K badge. That's not going to happen that often. Most of them are going to be platinum rank or higher. Next, use the legend you're best with. I've made this mistake every single season. I have never won a game on the first day of the new season. I've come close almost every time, but I've never won. And one mistake that I make, or my team makes, and most teams make, is they don't use the legend you're best with. Which I understand, if you're just playing Apex kind of for fun, you don't really care if you get the win or not, you're just meh, then you can use the new legend. I highly recommend it, because they're something new and something special. You're probably going to have a lot of fun playing. But if you're trying to win, you're trying to get high kills, high damage, or if you're starting automatically, just starting in ranked, trying to grind to get as high as you can, playing the newest legend is not the best. I would recommend waiting 2 or 3 days, because that's when the game kind of goes back down a little bit and people stop playing. But when you're using a new legend, you're gonna make mistakes, unless it's something you've used in a different game that you've played hundreds of hours of. You're probably gonna make some crucial mistakes. And if you're making a mistake, first game using the new legend, we'll say Loba, which is last season's. Pretend I was playing Season 5 and I'm using Loba, and I mess up. I get myself in a bad predicament because of my ring that I throw. Well, that is going to be hard to come out of, because if I'm versing someone that's a Wraith that has 4,000 kills, 2K badge at least, or just good with the legend, it doesn't even have to have 4,000 kills, just decent with that legend, they're probably going to be able to outsmart me, because I'm not going to be as focused on mechanical things in the game, positioning, hiding behind things. I'm going to be trying to use my tactical and my ult immediately, and just use the powers first thing, where I should be thinking more mechanically. So yeah, you're going to make mistakes, and one thing you can do is use the legend you're good with and you're going to catch those people doing mistakes when they're using legend, and it's going to be easier to kill them. I'm not going to say it's easy to kill them, but it's going to be much easier. So next tip, use the weapons you're best with. I made this mistake at the beginning of Season 5. I was rocking the Mastiff pretty much every game. I was using it, and I stunk with it. I mean, I'd used the Mastiff a couple times because it was a legendary weapon. I'd maybe used it 10 times maybe, and when it was a legendary weapon, it was really good. But once it got into the game, it's not that good. And for some reason I kept using it, and I was just thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to use this. This was amazing. Or just, I don't have much experience with it, but I'm going to try it. And I was just getting outgunned by people who were using weapons they're familiar with. So you want to be using the weapons you're best with, because especially when there's a completely new gun, like in Season 4, when the Sentinel came out, everybody was using, like a bunch of people are using it. And people are making mistakes to use the shield bat. So that's capitalize. You could capitalize on that by using weapons you're familiar with, and you could outplay them like on skill based wise. And then also you have more. They're down a shield bat, so that's a full shield recharge because if they were trying that, which you can really capitalize on that. And that's just some of the things you got to be thinking of if you want to be successful on new season days. If you're not like a pro player, if you're just like the average kind of casual player like me and probably 99% of the people watching. Next tip, play with your friends, not randoms. When you're playing with randoms, there's no chemistry. They're probably going to use the new legend, and they're going to end up getting you all killed. And it's just, you're not going to be as good as if you're playing with friends that you've played with a bunch. You all know which legends you use. You have strategies, landing spots, rotations, just stuff like that. You're going to be much more successful. Not like it's blinding me. But yeah. And then lastly, do not drop at the hottest spot unless you're a pro. Because you got to think, every single pro player, every single big YouTuber that plays the game is going to be playing. So when you drop at the hottest spot, there's not going to be normally like how there's some kids, 7-year-olds, or some dog somehow got on the controller and played. They're not going to be playing. It's all pretty much all going to be pro players, and you're going to have to really either get lucky and get amazing loot, or just find a way to outgun them and outplay them. So yeah, I'd recommend landing somewhere where only a couple teams will be, somewhere that you and your friends are still familiar with, but someplace that's maybe going to have 2 other teams at tops. So yeah, hopefully you liked the video, and comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of these. And also, when the new season comes out, if you're watching this after Season 6's release, comment down below and tell me if you used any of these, or if you watched this before Season 6 and then you saw it again after. Tell me if you used any of these, or if you found any of these that actually worked. I'm just assuming they'd work because, I mean, I'm just thinking these will work. I'm not positive if these will work, like if it's just a small little help or like a lot of help. So yeah, so smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, see you next time. Peace.